Hey everybody, Scabbard Gaming here and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Here I am standing on the beach with Floss and Fergus. I know you guys haven't seen Floss before, but little Fergus here is my last remaining dodo. Unfortunately, both Hilda and Hodor have been killed by Dilophosaurs in the last couple of days, and Floss is here to protect little Fergus. So Floss is my new Fiumia, I believe, and she clearly has sight problems because I've chucked these awesome looking glasses on her. She's looking very cool, and she's my new mount, or pack mule if you want to call her that. So if I just hop on top of her, I can actually ride her around. She's pretty slow, mostly useless. She doesn't really do a lot, but she has been pretty cool at killing Dilophosauruses that roam into the camp area and try to kill Fergus. And she can sprint around pretty good. So I'm going to take Fergus on a little tour and show you some of the new animals that have started moving into the area. Now, as you can see, I've deforested the area quite heavily, removed quite a lot of the stone as well. And basically the reason for that is because I've changed my house to wood, entirely wood, basically the same, just a couple of blocks bigger. And that took me pretty much all day yesterday, and I'm now level 15. Well, I'm 14. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm level 14. I'm nearly 15, and I've been saving up my engram points for the big 15, which I may get today, or I may have to save until the next episode. But in all honesty, this mount is totally useless. She walks around slower than I do, and she runs out of stamina just so fast it's absurd. Oh, Floss just crapped. Level 14. Nice. And yeah, I just thought I'd take her for a walk, but honestly I think I might just leave her here. Oh, she's doing alright. She's doing alright. As long as we don't come across anything hostile. She pretty much can't defend herself, but like I say, she's been killing dilos. So, yeah, she's not too bad. But I want to show you guys. We killed a carnosaur. And I've killed raptors as well. So, you know, the game is getting tougher. Raptors are moving into the area and they're sort of running through the camp every now and then. I have to keep killing a couple off. But we also had a carnosaur who came plodding down, killed a couple of parasaurs, killed some turtles, and then started on Floss. So obviously wasn't having that. So we got into a big fight with a carnosaur and we actually won, which was a bit of a shock and gave me a bunch of loot, like some arrows and stuff. But other than that, the best animal that's moved in is the giant beavers. Yep, giant beavers. I can't remember what they're called. Like carcanoids? Or carcharoids, I think. They're amazing though. I'm going to show you a couple in a second because they're always in this area. Let me just hop off. I want to make sure that it's safe to do so. She craps every 5 seconds. But that's Floss anyway. She's my beautiful pack mule. Why is this guy running? What are you running from? You got to be careful because every now and then you see a dinosaur running away from something. You got to wonder what they're running away from. Anyway, that's my Fiumia, whatever you want to call them. Let's have a look and see if we can find ourselves some beautiful beavers. Now, I actually really like them. I think they're awesome. And I know they're the latest animal in the game, but they're so well animated. And they just look amazing up close. But I want to find a couple. They've been here all weekend. But now they're not going to be here, are they? Oh, there's one. In the distance there. Swimming around. They're very elegant. But if I can just get close, I show you that they're actually really detailed as well. And I want one. But I checked out the level requirements for their saddles, and it's like level 55, so they're obviously aimed at the high level. Oh, piranha, hang on. You little bugger. Right, come here. I was going to hack you up before I go after Beaver. There he is! Look at him in the water. He's so cool. I think that's a piranha in there as well. Are you a piranha? Are you coming after me? Wait. Oh, buggers. If you get them one at a time, they're really not a problem, and they produce quite a lot of meat, so they are worth going after. Come here. See, there's like a few bits of meat each. There he is. There he is. I'm not going to attack him because he'll rip me apart. But there, look at that. How cool is he? He's a carcinoid. A beaver. Castroid. I don't know. Look at him. He's so cool. So he's my new favourite animal anyway. I've been just watching them swim all weekend, and they're just amazing. But I had like a whole family of them here. There were about 5 in the water. I don't know if there's less now, whether they're just swimming around different areas, but they're amazing. I love them. So I'm looking forward to taming a few of those. Now, I know in the last video I promised that I was going to be going straight for parasaurs and triceratopses, but I've been going for some other stuff. So okay, I lied. Fine, but but yeah, I've been going for other things, and I will show you because I've been saving my engram points specifically for level 15 gear. Now, I learnt the simple bed because I want to be able to move from place to place if need be, and not just have single use respawns. If my bed does get destroyed, basically I was going to be screwed because I got it from a supply crate. I also went for wooden walls and foundations because I needed some extra protection, and because of that I needed ceiling, door frame, wooden door, and that's basically been everything that I've been able to afford. And it took me like an entire night to farm enough wood to build the house that I've got now. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why I haven't recorded, because I've just been constructing, and it wasn't anything special. It was just like a replacement for what was already there. So I thought it wasn't worth dragging you guys through that. Instead, I've waited. I thought I'd give you a quick update, and then if I manage to hit level 15 today, which doesn't look like I was going to, I thought I will I'll take you through all of the requirements for level 15 stuff. Now, my guess is that I'll probably go for hide armor, because at the moment I just take a massive pounding every time I get into a fight with something. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, but it depends on how many points I have left. I don't know how many points you get for 15, but if it's as many as I've gotten since I got level 10, then I should get another 12, and that would be pretty sweet. If I get that, then I should be able to afford something pretty good. God, Floss is slow. Come on, Floss. We want to go home. Can you sit down or anything? Are you able to sit down? Doesn't look like it, does it? You just have to basically stop and wait for a stamina to drive back up. She's really slow. I don't actually know what her use is. I don't think there is a use, which means she was kind of a pointless amount of engram points. But I love her anyway. That's Floss. She's saved Fergus from certain death a number of times. And me, actually. Yeah, I got caught out in the open with some dragonflies that were trying to kill me, and I couldn't see a thing because it was the middle of the night, and she saved me. So I love her. She's cool. Even if she is the most hideous animal I've ever seen. But the glasses suit her perfectly. She looks like an old woman. And of course poor Fergus has lost his loving wife Hilda. I'll have to get him a replacement at some point. They were producing a lot of eggs actually. I've got a bunch of eggs now. But my house is looking cool. I got loads of boxes on the inside. They're all separating out all of my gear. But I ended up with like 5 dodo eggs as well. I don't know what to do with them, but apparently you can cook them. Yeah, we know that, and you can just eat them outright, and they produce a tremendous amount of nourishment. But you can also what do they call it? I don't know. I always said fumigate. Basically, you put them in a little box and heat it up, and they hatch. What do you call that? I don't know. Put it in the comments or something if you remember, and you can make me look stupid. But yeah, that's what you can do with those eggs anyway. And I've kind of kept them because they last for a good 9 days or 8 days, and they've still got a good 15 hours before one of them. 7 days, 15 hours. And there you go. 7 days, 15 hours before one of them expires. So I've just kept hold of them in case I get to a point where I can use it for something. So another animal that I came across was like a yeti, and he seemed peaceful until I walked up to him, and he punched me in the face, so I legged it. So I'm kind of getting there. I'm coming across more animals, but fortunately I haven't come across my first T-Rex. My little boy started today and he's already seen a T-Rex. So I think I've been lucky. Not in not seeing one, but not being eaten. And I've come across ichthyosaurs, which I will also show you guys as soon as I see another. And that's about it, actually. I think everything else has been seen on camera. On record. There's no camera. But yeah. I also tried to kill a turtle. I say tried because it took me flipping ages. And it was stuck on a rock and it still managed to hurt me. So there you go. They're a lot harder than they look. Don't pick on those guys if you have a choice. What is that? Ooh, it's an egg. It was dropped by a pteranodon. So do I... Where is it? Let's... Should we pick it up? Am I gonna get beaten up? Yeah, sod it. Is a pteranodon coming for me? Yes, it is. It is coming for me. Okay, I'm gonna leg it then. Oh no, are these guys gonna join in as well? Because that would suck. Where are you? Yeah, this isn't going well. I'm gonna get killed because I picked on pteranodon eggs. Poop. That's what happens when you steal eggs. It's not a good thing. So I'm gonna respawn back in my bed and hopefully go and get my stuff. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'm not thinking that they're going to attack me, but I could be horribly wrong. Let's go and have a look. I think being neutral creatures, they shouldn't care, but I'm a little worried that they're just going to rip into me again. It looks like I have a spear in me, but I don't. I think I'm alright. So if I take all of this... Why have I got a bunch of wooden stuff? What? Did I get everything including a house? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'll take all. Why is it showing me all of that stuff? That's bizarre. That's really weird. But that's okay. And now I'm going to kill myself. Or I'm going to hack my own body up for raw meat. Is this a good way of farming meat? Can I just get myself killed right outside my door? Walk outside, pick up all my stuff, and then just farm it for meat? Do you think they've toggled onto that yet? That people can farm themselves for meat? Is that not a bit weird? It's like self-cannibalism? Is that even a thing? Do people out there eat themselves? Is that a real issue in the real world? That's a worrying place to go. Anyway, can I get this stuff back on? Did any of it break? A lot of this stuff breaks, you know, when you die. It breaks incredibly quickly when you don't die, so I'm surprised nothing of that broke. I did get a pteranodon egg out of it though. I wonder if there's anything I can do with a pteranodon egg. Did any of this... Ah, that was the one I was supposed to be using. There you go. And I'm basically... I'm no worse for wear for that, am I? No. That didn't really affect me at all. Except I got a pteranodon egg. So it was worthwhile. So that's all good. But I think embarrassing myself is probably good for one day. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode where hopefully I will be hitting level 15 and getting some pretty decent stuffs. Including a bow. Maybe? Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.